Some experts say the most harmful time to give a child a cell phone is in middle school, but kids are getting their first devices at younger and younger ages. New data from Common Sense Media released early to CBS News says 84% of kids have smartphones by 13 or 14 years old. An experimental curriculum created by a college professor aims to reach younger kids. Meg Oliver visited some 5th and 6th graders learning about privacy before it's too late. Meg, good morning.
Good morning. For most kids, receiving their first cell phone doesn't come with a set of instructions on how to protect their privacy. This curriculum, now offered at a handful of schools in the New York area, was designed to do just that. Teachers are hoping students walk away with an important lesson. Overusing devices can lead to oversharing, and oversharing can lead to trouble.
What is privacy? How does privacy affect my life?
Protecting their digital privacy may be one of the most important lessons for the future of these 5th graders.
What can we do to protect their information? And there are two things: good behavior and responsible choices.
Beyond the fun of Snapchat streaks and Minecraft marathons, these students are benefiting from a curriculum rarely taught.
You wouldn't want people looking at all your stuff.
Another user figured out my password. He just told me that he got hacked.
Somebody can steal your identity and steal everything you have.
At St. Michael's School in Union, New Jersey, the students are social media savvy and already engrossed in a digital world.
How many of you feel you can't live without your phones? And how old are you?
I'm 10.
You're 10 and you feel like you can't live without your phone.
I think family life was changing, relationships were changing, and parents were getting worried.
Seton Hall law professor Gayle Bernstein designed the class for this pivotal moment in modern life. A study shows 50% of teens feel they are addicted to their mobile devices.
Why are you targeting kids this age? Some of those kids we just saw, they don't even have a phone yet.
It's much harder to influence people who already made choices, who are completely embroiled in social networks. We thought there's this moment when you get your first cell phone where the kids are more likely to listen.
More likely to listen, start talking, and hopefully begin to understand how their actions online can impact their daily lives.
That's really embarrassing, right? And some of that information never goes away. So you should always keep in mind the consequences of sharing the information.
And this slime is a butter slime.
11-year-old Ava Zazali graduated from the class earlier this year. She got her first phone a few months ago and already has 3 Instagram accounts, one solely for slime.
I'm actually not on it as much as people are, because I'm always like going on phone and I see like 20 text messages. I'm like, where did that come from?
Ava's parents trust her to use judgment when it comes to her phone, but her mom stresses one important lesson.
Remember, every photo, every text is indelible. And when you send that out in 10 seconds or less, it's in cyberspace for everyone to read, to see. It can go all over the world.
The digital privacy class at her school hammered that point home.
The most important thing I learned was probably like to be aware that some of the stuff you post affects other people.
So now maybe you take a moment before you post something and you think, is this safe?
Yeah. So I always make sure with my friends if it's okay if I post something with them, or they always ask me. I learned that a lot of the stuff I thought I was doing that was safe was really not.
She's such a great kid. To graduate, the students had several homework assignments. One was to turn their phone off for an entire weekend. The other was to download the Moments app, which tracks how much time they spend on their devices. The students we spoke to were surprised at the hours a day they actually spend online. That was a real eye-opener for them.
I think it must be hard for parents of little kids these days to decide when they should get the phone, because they are getting it younger, but I think you need it for safety.
Yeah. They say that, but then also the students were saying, our parents, they didn't grow up with smartphones.
I know we didn't.
So we weren't taught. So they're hoping that these lessons extend to the parents.
What's great about the lessons is it teaches them to be mindful and to interact with these things with intention, so that you're not just being connected to it without thinking, and that's the first big step.
When I was 10, I worried about people stealing my lunch, not my password.
There you go.
Fascinating. Meg, thank you.